What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of M1 Finance Account video. And today, as you can see, there is another portfolio on my M1 Finance account. This is the reason why I like the M1 Finance account, because you can try to get clever with this app. Unlike the Robinhood portfolio, where you have to actually pay like the full price for a stock, on the M1 Finance, the M1 Finance app, you don't have to pay the full price of the stock. You can do some things. You can sort of like create your own pie chart, if that makes any sense. You see on the screen here, there's like a little pie, and I've been posting my Roth IRA. I actually have a Roth IRA with M1 Finance, and I have just a whole bunch of monthly dividend paying stocks in that Roth IRA, and it's just compounding the investments over and over and over again. I'm probably not going to pull any money out of that Roth IRA for the next like 50 to 75 years or something like that. But you can make multiple pies now on the M1 Finance account, and they're becoming innovators with these pie graphs or whatever, these pie charts, if that makes any sense. It's basically like making your own ETF minus the fees. So you can do some things. You can start getting clever with some stuff. You can say, I want a pie chart with just all the FANG stocks or something like that, and I don't have to pay $1,700, $1,500 for Amazon, $1,000 for a Google or something like that. I could just pay fractional shares of those FANG stocks, but as you can see in this M1 Finance account, in this portfolio, there's a esports portfolio, and I started getting ideas. I'm a gamer at heart. I love video games. I like playing the video games, and this esports scene, I'm really big on it. I'm following the scene. I'm trying to follow the scene when I have time. I'm on YouTube. I watch the videos. I watch the guys just play on Twitch. All the Battlefield and the fighting games and this and that. But I thought it would be interesting because, I wanted to like buy some stocks of companies that, not like sort of just follow the esports. I mean, obviously I wanted companies that follow the esports scene, but, other companies that kind of like invest in the esports scene indirectly, like I would say the NVIDIAs of the world. They make gamer chips, if that makes any sense, but they look at stuff like AMD and Intel. But let's talk about the portfolio. This is gonna be a quick video. We have Activision Blizzard. They're at actually a good price right now, $68 average share price. I bought some fractional shares of them. I'm up 14 cents. That's not bad. I really like Activision Blizzard. They have a lot of those mobile gaming apps. They seem to be the best esports pick out of the three giants, I would say. Take-Two Interactive, and then you have Electronic Arts, and then Activision Blizzard. They have Call of Duty, all those fun games. Electronic Arts, I'm down on them. They're actually at a good price right now, $97. I think the thing is with Electronic Arts is they're kind of like a love or hate relationship with the company. They do have, Madden, and they have I think Dragon Age, I think BioWare, I think they kind of like merge together or something like that. But FIFA, soccer games, and Madden, they have those tournaments, those esports tournaments, and they're really interesting when I'm just sitting there and watching them. Logitech is another brand that's sort of like following the esports scene. I thought they would be interesting for these next couple of years, so I put them in the portfolio, sort of like sponsorships, and they're following the scene. I like how they're following the scene. I think they're going to be a good play. Take-Two Interactive, I really was kind of skeptical of putting Take-Two Interactive in my portfolio. Average share price $119. I don't think they have like too many games that actually follow the esports scene. I know the Red Dead Redemption 2 is a really popular game right now. I think it just came out or something like that. Everybody's talking about it. Grand Theft Auto, that's a big one as far as like their sales. Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and NBA 2K. Those are some of their popular games, and they make other games too. It's a really good company. I think they'll figure it out. I actually think the CEO said that he wants to get into the esports scene, so that's very interesting there. Intel, they sort of like indirectly like kind of like is trying to focus on the esports scene. You know, I always see the players, and you know, they always have like these shirts and stuff with all like the companies that like the companies that are like sponsoring them. And for some reason, I do see a lot of Intel on these shirts. Like I think Intel is trying to move into the esports market. They may not have moved directly in the esports market, but they really are becoming interesting plays there. Sony Corporation, we all know about Sony, the PlayStation. You know, everybody's talking about when is PlayStation 5 going to come out. You know, PlayStation 4, I think is doing well. Not too much to say about them. Motorola Solutions, that's the same thing like Logitech. You know, their sponsorships through the esports scene. They're following the scene. They like what they see. It's getting bigger. You know, it's getting bigger. It's becoming being recognized as more of a professional sport. And this is, I think, right now is just the time to get in. Try to get in early and try to make some money off this esports scene because it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, a lot of people thought that this thing was just going to fold and roll over, but it's not rolling over, guys. It's the real deal. NVIDIA Corporation, right now, NVIDIA is at a good actually, I think that's a good average price, $196, just below the $200 mark. I thought they were really expensive at a certain point. You know, they make the gaming chips, sort of not, you know, directly, following the esports scene, but I think there'll be a play later on. I think I did see somebody with like, you know, having like one of their jackets or something like that, and it had like NVIDIA logos on it. So they may have been sponsored by NVIDIA to go to the tournament. So, you know, they will sponsor. If you're a good player and, you know, you're making bank and you want to be recognized, a company will sponsor you to go to these tournaments. You know, the Maddens and the FIFAs and you know, the Street Fighter 5 and all this other stuff. So Capcom, there's a lot of stuff going on. So you know, I was looking the other day. There was an ETF. There was a new ETF about I think I forgot what it's called, like VanEck or something like that. That it's an esports ETF. And that's what really got me to really just want to do this, because I was looking at the ETF, and it's not totally terrible and all this sort of stuff, but I think there's some companies in there that I don't know. It just looked like it just looked like a cash grab to me. It just didn't like fulfill my. I looked at the holdings in the portfolio from this new gamer ETF that just came out, and I wasn't too impressed. So, you know, I made my own ETF. I said, you know, I'm gonna make my own pie chart, and I thought that was clever. Just make my own pie chart and just put, like, you know, all the popular esports stuff in the portfolio, and, you know, just see what happens. You know, right now, you know, the whole market is going down. The whole market is, you know, tanking. But this could be a nice play here for these next couple of years. And, you know, this is why I like the M1 Finance app. You can do a lot of stuff with this M1 Finance app. You can start making pies of everything, guys. You can make a pie of FANG. You can make a pie of just all Chinese stocks. You can make a pie of just a monthly dividend stocks, just paying over and over again. Or you can just make an esports portfolio, something that I did. So I'm going to cut the video here. I just wanted to show you guys what M1 Finance is doing. I'm still on the app, you know, Robinhood and M1 Finance. I think those are the best investment apps to go on, because they're free. And you know, there are complaints with these apps sometimes, but I do like not having to pay the fees or anything else like that. And I like the innovation that they're trying to do. They're trying to clean up the app, especially M1 Finance. In some ways, M1 Finance is actually better than Robinhood, at least to me. But right now, the portfolio's down $12. That's only because I still did not know what I wanted to do with the portfolio. I was just putting a lot of stocks in there. I didn't have any great ideas. You know, I think I had Verizon, Southern, and Cisco in here, and I just wanted to have a portfolio that just you know, paid dividends per month. But you know, I want my Robinhood portfolio to kind of focus on doing that. But I'm gonna cut the video here, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.